Here it is, the Defender OCTA, one of the coolest SUVs you can get. This is a bold statement, but I think it's just really an underrated car first of all. And I mean, to what do you compare it? You have the G-Wagon, and then you have the Lamborghini Urus. Maybe you have Aston Martin DBX. Yeah, there are not that many, to be honest. I mean, when I speak of an SUV, I imagine this one, because look at this beauty. This is a proper SUV. I mean, you have those 20-inch wheels with this massive tire. I mean, look at this. This is a proper off-road tire. I mean, a fun fact, this tire is made for road and off-roading, so this is a very special tire, which is, I think, only equipped on this one stock. Another aspect where you can see that this is a off-road car is those tow hook things going on. Here you can really see how huge the car is. Here you have the OCTA emblem as well. OCTA means from the topic diamonds, because diamonds have a shape that is called, I think, octagonal or something, and this means, or this represents, that the car is luxurious but also very hard, like very stable, very heavy and everything. So it's basically impossible to damage this car, and it's really strong, you know. So this is the meaning why it's called OCTA. Very interesting. Here you have a view on the front end where the 4.4 liter V8 twin turbo sits. It's actually the engine from BMW. It was in the M5, I think. So yeah, it's a mild hybrid in this one. Phenomenal. 630 horsepower, I think. So this thing is quick. Here you also see how wide this car is. I mean, those fenders, this is truly something stunning. This looks really good, and I'm also in love with the front end. I mean, look how aggressive this looks. I mean, where else do you have this? This looks really aggressive. Here you also have the Defender lettering with the Land Rover emblem, and I think also another design of the grille with these shapes. I think this is, yeah, looks really good. So the configuration we have over here is in a matte black with some gloss details. So this one is matte, everything is painted in matte, and here we have a little gloss thing going on. We have the side mirrors in gloss, we have this thing in gloss, so some little details are in gloss. Also over here, sorry, the car's a little bit dirty, it rained last night, but still, I think matte looks so good on this car. Here you also got this, I say, doorstep. You have this in a lot of SUVs, but here you really need it. Because you'll see in a minute what I mean by that, because when you raise that suspension over there, this car is basically turning to a monster truck, and you have to get this, otherwise you can't get really good in the car. Here you see the interior. The first time the steering wheel is on the other side. So yeah, here you see the door panel. I think it's just a really pure Defender with this I say this metal going on. Also over here, so this is glossy, and then you have the leather going on, this really stable door handle with the bolts and everything. It's a true Defender, and I think it's still luxurious with all the leather. You see it in the interior as well. Everything is leather. The roof up here, everything is Alcantara, so it really has this premium feel to it. And I think the meaning of the word OCTA really finds his his purpose. Meridian surround sound system equipped, really good. We have a button to save the seat settings, everything. The seat settings are over here, and yeah, here you have this Defender logo as well. Looks amazing, and here you can also place some things, I don't know, because you have quite a lot of space here. you have a little charging pod, and then on the other side you have those beautiful leather seats. I mean, they're really comfy, but they still have enough side things going on that you don't slip while driving a little bit fast in the Octa mode. Yeah, I think it's the perfect mix. So now on the driver's side, and yeah, I quickly hop into the car, and you see this car is already really high. So I'm not that small, I'm 1.80 m or something. So yeah, here you have this blacked out Defender lettering going on, little Octa animation. Those shifters feel really premium, and they have this little glass thing going on over here and over here. And when you press the Octa mode, everything lights up red, because then you're in the Octa mode and you really have to go fast, you know, everything. I think this is a little cool feature. In the middle we have two cup holders, and then we have something really cool. We have this yeah, this storage compartment over here, and this is actually cool. So you can turn that on. Now the car is not on, but you can really feel it. It's really cool. So if you have your drinks or whatever over here, you can cool them and bring them with you. This is amazing. So we're starting up now the car, and then you're also gonna hear the V8. So it's starting up, and then you also hit the Octa mode to open the valves. You immediately hear a difference. I'm gonna show you in the outside. I think it doesn't sound too bad actually. It's a decent V8 sound. I mean, nowadays with all the regulations, it's pretty hard for car manufacturers to get a decent sounding car, but I think this is still somehow what you imagine when you get an SUV with a V8. So we're closing out the door. No G-Wagon sound, but that's alright, because we're in the Defender, which is, in my opinion, the better car. So here you have the infotainment system with everything going on. I had the car now for a while, and I have to say it's really good. You have some very interesting things. Over here you have the climate change and also seat ventilation. When you press the button, you can ventilate the seat or heat the seat. A really cool feature. I think this is really smart, because then you don't need any more buttons. Really cool. Yeah, here you see now the power of the turbo and the torque in lifetime. So this is very interesting while driving. And here you have a G-force meter, which is gonna save the highest amounts of G-forces you got in the car, and it's gonna display you like a spider web kind of thing. Really interesting, really cool. So what we're going to do now is raise the suspension, and I'm gonna show you how big this car is. So for that we just press this button over here, and on the dash you see off-road height selected, and yeah, we wait till the car is raised. So the suspension is now raised, and have a look at this. This is insane. I mean, those are 3 of my hands almost. Crazy. This is a proper SUV thing. I mean, look from the back at it. Wow. Also from this angle you really see the suspension and everything going on. It's truly a monster truck, I'd say. Also from this angle you really see how high up it is. And now when you want to get into the car, you really, I mean, look at my legs now. I really need to get up here and grab the steering wheel, and then you can get into the car. So this is really cool though, I would say. So thank you Land Rover UK for giving me this car, because I think this is truly something special to me. Because in Switzerland I contacted one retailer from Land Rover, who was very big, and they told me it's basically impossible to get an Octa Media car. Yeah, that's very unfortunate, but I'm glad I did this UK trip, and yeah, you guys gave me this amazing Octa. I also think the spec is really cool with this matte black, this rims. It looks so good. So huge thank you to the guys from Land Rover UK. And yeah, we're staying here now in the countryside. We spent a few nights in the city, and it's actually the first time driving on the wrong side of the road, and it's not that hard. So you have to get used to it. A few drives, a few minutes behind the steering wheel, and it feels completely normal. So we basically spend now the rest of the week over here in this beautiful mansion. I think this is peak UK countryside living, having a Defender OCTA parked outside, having this beautiful mansion which you can check out in the vlog. Does it get better than this? I don't know. So yeah, the resume for me is this car is truly something else than a G-Wagon or Urus or DBX, you know, because you have this proper SUV which is huge, and you have this V8 going on, you have enough power, but the car isn't screaming, you know. A Urus is Lamborghini screaming everybody, it's really flashy, and this is more subtle. And I also prefer this over G-Class, because G-Classes nowadays are the Volkswagen Golf in the luxury segment, and this is really something that is for a smaller amount of people, but are really enthusiastic about SUVs. And really, I think it's also really comfortable, it's fast, you know, you have enough space. Because I think one of the dumbest things on a G-Class is that you have this huge car and you have almost no space. It's so tiny inside. Also, the trunk, you almost can't fit, I don't know, like you can't travel really with the G-Class. I mean, you can, but the trunk size isn't that big as a Defender, you know. So I think this is probably really overhated, because a lot of people are telling, oh, this car is way too expensive, you know. Yeah, you can get a regular V8 Defender, you can do that for sure, but you always have to be aware that there is an Octa, and the Octa is the suspension and everything. I think also the drivetrain with the V8 from BMW, it's way better than the V8 from F-Type. I know the F-Type V8 sounds better, but this thing is way quicker. If you want to have performance and still luxury and be subtle, you know, have this big car with this amazing suspension, I think you have to go for this one. So to sum this up, this is probably the most proper SUV you can get, and yeah, it's a really good car. It's huge, but it's comfortable, it has enough space, it has enough performance, it's sporty also. And yeah, huge thank you to Defender UK for giving me this car. And if you have any questions, please let me know in the comment section, I will answer them. And yeah, feel free to check out the content on Instagram as well. Yeah, thanks for watching, see you next time.